Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. So in the last episode we managed to get a taxi ride to Fishmouth for Buzz and Kitteh after we did a small favor for the taxi driver. So they are on their way to Fishmouth as we speak, and we also started chapter 2 in the last episode, and I think it was titled The Temple, and I guess that this is supposed to be the temple. This is the hideout of the cultists where Ketype was taken to, but as you can see we are, well, not entirely free since we still have to find a way out of here, but hey, at least we are not in our cell anymore, so that's something. So without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the game here and try to find our way out of here. So there's basically three options. There's this huge barricaded door which we can't open from this side. But this door will most likely not lead us outside, so that may not be the way out of here. I think that Ketype said that we should try to make a hole to this cracked wall here. So maybe that's the best way out. There's also this hatch here which we want to check out as well before we leave. There's this starry standard which we tried to... which we tried to pull down like that.
Never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough.
Yeah, but we are not heavy enough. So we may have to find something heavy to carry, and then we try this again. Lots of books, nothing too interesting. And we still have the fire extinguisher that should have enough kick in it for one more round. And then we have piece of wire, a pristine rag. Let's check the diary here. I know I should focus on my escape, but that hatch leading up to God knows where is too tempting to ignore. What are these starry cooks up to? What are they hiding up there? Must be a way to get past that metal hatch. Tried to mess with the starry flag, but I can't seem to break it loose. Okay. So we tried to break this. Okay. And we can't do anything with him, I don't think.
He'll make it. Don't worry.
Well, I wasn't worried about him or anything. Does he have anything on him?
I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
And we can't just open the hatch from here.
Damn it. How'd I know it'd be locked?
Is there anything else interesting about it?
Looks like a hatch heading to an upper floor.
Yeah, we knew that already.
This rail is really, really greasy.
Greasy?
Either they lubricate it, or these star jamooks are some serious sebum-seeping slime balls.
Right.
Nope.
I guess not. But it's very greasy. I don't know if that's going to be important. Sinister circular window. Desk.
Right then and there I thought of placing the fire extinguisher on the desk so as to help steer it and set it loose on the cracked surface of the wall. I could make tracks from this place and never look back. It came to me then that doing so would make a mighty commotion though, and these starry jamooks would be all over me like a shot. I'd never get to explore whatever it was hiding on the other side of that ladder. No. There I stood, a Joe with one foot in a mystery and the other missing a shoe. They dragged me here against my will, and I wasn't gonna leave without first finding out just what the hell they were all about. I had to think of something else.
Okay, so we could use the fire extinguisher on the cracked surface here and make a hole and get out of here, but he really wants to find out what's up there on the other side of that hatch. I haven't missed anything here, have I?
Distracted is the last thing I want to be right now.
The light is flickering. Tar puddle. Do we want some more tar?
I'd just lose it in there.
Slippers. He doesn't want to pick up those.
Oh, isn't that nice? Leave a man shoeless, then offer him slippers. I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at home in my robe with a stiff drink, a Maurice Ventricle record, and a searing fear of the telephone.
Typical detective in a Lovecraftian story.
I ain't getting past those bars without some heavy-duty power tools.
Okay. Then barrel.
No feathers in sight, thankfully.
Oh yeah, it's a barrel of tar.
If I wanted any tar, there's plenty spilled on the floor.
And there's the shoe as well.
We had our differences, that shoe and I. Haven't spoken since the separation.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not since the separation.
You're taking that a bit too seriously. Wall of pictures, okay.
I don't want any of them around. Ever.
Maybe there's nothing here. Nothing that I can pick up or anything. There's this tar puddle, but... Let's take a closer look at these items.
An unassuming small piece of wire that could come in real handy.
Okay.
According to its instructions, this here's one feisty redhead. Packs a punch like a mule with a carrot problem.
Yep.
No idea how this stayed so clean in this dump, but I'm keeping it.
Okay, nothing too interesting or insightful. Huge barricaded door.
Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside. Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here, but it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
Okay. We have to do something with this standard here. But what are we supposed to do with it? Desk? Anything interesting about that?
Not a particularly interesting starry cult desk, if you ask me.
Just some books.
Gotta know them stars, I guess. Not in the mood for star stuff, really.
Okay, so they're all books about stars. Yeah, makes sense for these cultists, I suppose. Worshipping the mighty Cthulhu and everything, or at least I assume they are. All we really know about these cultists is that they are looking for the Necronomicon. What to do with this piece of wire? Can I try to use them on any of these? This starry standard? Can I use any of these?
I don't see a reason to use this wire on the standard.
Well, me neither, but...
I was obviously out of my element. That made no sense whatsoever.
Pristine rag. I was supposed to clean something with this.
There's no visible lock to pick on it, so... no.
Yeah, okay, so no lock. Can we use the fire extinguisher to open this damn thing? Try to fire from the ground all the way up?
Seems like a good idea, using the extinguisher to crack open the hatch.
Yeah.
But that idea ain't but a few think ticks away from imagining that can bouncing all over the room at pressure. Filling the place with cloud and powder and knocking at Joe's lights all the way out.
Well, yeah.
I think I'm overestimating this poor rag.
Okay. This is greasy, right?
It goes from floor to ceiling. Something could slide up and down on it without much difficulty. Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail.
Can I combine this?
I don't have to clean it.
Well, use this with the rail.
Cleaning it won't do a damn thing. Yeah, that would make one steady, guided, fire-extinguishing rocket. But I need something to fasten it to the rail.
Well, we got the... is it the wire that we need to use here? Yes,
Alright, made a nice little sliding hook thing. Halfway there.
There we go, okay.
There we go. One radical red-hot ram rocket ready to go.
Okay, and then we just use it.
It's ready, steady, and aimed. Fire!
I was right, folks.
I hope I've done you proud, Mac Viper.
Mac Viper. Now, did he write something down? Tried to mess with the starry flag. Oh, never mind. I think I heard the sound of him writing something down. But anyway. MacGyver would be proud. What do we have here? Shining trapezohedron. Trapezohedron, I have no idea what that is. Cannonball. Okay. A diary. A strange symbol. Altar. Some panel lights. Urn. Drawer. Telescope. Lots of interesting stuff here. Tar stains. Well, let's get the diary, I suppose.
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it.
Fishing town, huh?
Decorating, coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open, and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and Brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the latticework that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs.
Oh, okay, so they must be talking about this stone. Yeah, this shining trapezohedron, whatever. Okay, so I think I was mistaken. I thought that the cult here had hired Ketype to find the book for them, and then they tailed him, but no. So Ketype was working for someone else, I believe, and the cultists were just following him. Okay. Okay, that was a lot to take in, actually. A lot to take in. Did he say anything else interesting? Well, he did say something about this latticework thingy here, and so that's why there's a cannonball on top of it. Okay, that explains that. And he said, and the cult leader who wrote on this diary/logbook here, that they are in a fishing town. So are we in Fishmouth? Or at least very near it. Then we have first weathered book, second weathered book, and third weathered book.
It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover.
Okay.
I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work.
Haunter. So they are worshipping Haunter. Something called Haunter. Can't say I have ever heard of Haunter before. What about the second book?
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work.
Okay, and lastly?
It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers at the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye, or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa!
What? Okay, that got lowered down for some reason. Okay, now he brought something down. I tried to mess with the sorry flag, not that. Judging by what I have read, that strange trapezohedron, however that's supposed to be spelled, that trapezohedron thing is of great importance to these lunatics. Tit for tat, whatever. They kidnap me and deny me footwear symmetry. I take their precious stone. Mama Ketype didn't raise no pushover. Okay. So can we look through the telescope?
An immense rusty telescope, hanging intimidatingly overhead.
And you
wouldn't know what to do with it.
Couldn't you... Ah, there we go. Look through the lens.
Looks to be quite powerful.
Quite powerful, you say?
I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Oh, we want the lens out of there. Okay. We can't use the rack here, can we?
I'll need to take a closer look first.
Well, take that closer look.
It's a magnifying lens. The convex type. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
Okay, so we need to pick up something. Oh, and these now are glowing in green. I think they were glowing in red light earlier. Okay, cannonballs
it's held
would be
in place
heavy.
firmly by the mattress structure. Quite impressive. And unmovable.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so we can't just pick it up.
A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be mattress, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me.
Yeah. Okay, so this is made of matches. Yeah, actual matches. Okay. That's quite impressive work, indeed.
It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing.
Even he has hard time pronouncing that damn word. So why couldn't we pick this one up again?
A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. It's held in place firmly by the mattress structure. Quite impressive. And unmovable.
Okay.
Can't see it helping here.
Strange symbol.
That's some kind of a cult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal.
Okay, what about the altar itself?
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorn all sides of it.
Oh, and now he could suddenly pronounce the that word. Whatever. Oh yeah, there's this urn.
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the haunter."
Aha, okay. Drawer.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing.
Can you open it?
Inside the dusty drawer there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Okay, we got a spoon, folks. Nice. Do we want to do anything with the ashes?
I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
Okay. Can we use the spoon to get that lens out?
I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering it. Voila! The lens was now mine.
It's now ours. Okay, so we got a filthy lens. Well, let's clean it. And we lost the rag as well, okay. Can we put it back there? I guess not. I can't seem to be able to interact with the telescope anymore. Okay. Well, we got a clean lens.
Alright, nice and clean and letting the light through.
Letting the light through, you say? Intense light beam. Just trying to take a closer look at this thing. This trapezohedron. Trapezohedron. I was just trying to say it like hit it.
It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial. It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest.
Say the word again.
Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch.
I like how they say different things when you keep looking at something, like this altar here, for example. When we are inspecting it, he says something different.
I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron.
Trapezohedron.
Unusual markings adorned all sides of it.
Trapezohedron or something like that. Yeah. So that's a very nice little detail that they say different things whenever you look at the same things again and again, until they just keep repeating themselves, of course. But still, in most adventure games, they just say the same thing over and over again. So should we use the clean lens here with the light beam? Okay. So much for those matches.
Sweet.
Sweet indeed. Now we can pick up this. That should be heavy enough to break that story standard. And can we pick up this? It's not stuck there or anything. No. Nice. We got it, folks.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Weird? What do you mean weird? Is there, excuse me, anything else on the table? No, okay.
It's the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn.
Well, okay. I guess I should be a tad bit worried about that crystal now. But now we have a cannonball, so we should be heavy enough for this.
Alright, I am now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Okay, we broke that.
That was a first. And a last.
And we lost the cannonball as well, I think. Yes, we did. But now we have a flagpole. Oh, but now that we don't have the fire extinguisher anymore, we can't use it to make a hole to this cracked surface on the wall. Okay, so we have to find a new way out of here. So a flagpole.
Anyway you boil it, that right there is your standard garden variety pole.
Okay. So now what? It's not It's not anywhere here, is it? The fire extinguisher. I don't see it, no. And we don't have the lens anymore either, okay. So now we just have to find a way out of here.
Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom.
Can we use the... Is the flagpole strong enough?
Not by itself.
Not by itself, you say?
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
I believe my way out is through that cracked surface in the wall. Just need the right kind of tool with the right kind of properties. That is very hard and swingable. Tried to combine the flagpole with the starry stone, but it didn't stick. Didn't stick, you say? How about we put some tar on it?
Yeah, I want to get it sticky, but maybe using something else.
Why something else? Why is not tar good enough? Well, the rail thingy here is greasy. Or at least that's what he said.
It does have a cylindrical opening, but using it on the rail is impossible, and, I think, pointless.
Okay, fine. Oh, what about if we soak the pole, the flagpole, with tar?
Let's get this sticky.
Sticky. There we go. Got a nice hammer there. Okay, let's see how strong this crystal thing is. Sledgehammer.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Okay. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Sorry, what? They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Ah, okay. Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. I think I like this one the best, but yeah, I like this the best.
Hammer time!
Ah, goddammit. Oh. So we lost the crystal now. What? Did the crystal give him some weird occult powers? Ah, chapter 3. Fishmouth. And we are back with Boss and Kitteh.
Alright, you two, here we are.
Where are you?
Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yep, thanks. So, here we are, Kitteh. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Okay. And I was also wondering, is there a glitch here? Is the taxi supposed to be, right here? But for some reason we're not seeing the taxi here. I don't know if I don't know if this is a glitch or not. That whether the taxi is supposed to be here or not. But let's not let that bother us. Let's see. Green light door. A girl and her dog. Doors, and what is that? Fishmouth Tourism Board. Tourist information. You have tourists in this town? in a town where no one likes to go. Okay. Yeah, some buildings, purple light door, doesn't look ominous at all. A thug with suspiciously green skin. Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. Okay. Well, they don't look too, well, fishy. And neither does he. He just has green skin. Maybe he's sick. And is that their sewage water that's flowing down there? Well, no wonder he's green. Okay, so let's look around.
Green light shining through this particular door's window.
Okay. Did I? No, I thought I was hovering on something else there for a moment. And what is this building?
There's an intense purple light shining through the window in this door.
Yeah, but does it say what this building is? Can we go in?
Hello?
Go away.
Oh,
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
well, okay, let's go then. Fine. Well, let's talk to this. Not Kitty, but a girl and, well, I doubt that her dog talks, but let's talk to the girl anyway. After taking a look at her.
It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water.
Or raw sewage.
Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Okay, at least she's friendly and doesn't sound creepy or weird like the guy behind that door. So, what you up to? What are you drinking there, Annie? Oh, there's a what do you call that? It's not a can. Carbon something. Well, whatever. She got something to drink. Maybe milk. Is everything okay with Tad? What do you mean? Looks like a normal, healthy dog to me. Well, what are you up to?
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago.
Cousin,
It's not like her to be this late.
She's not talking about Piscilla, is she?
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla,
Oh, I was right.
Whoa! Really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
She seemed to be doing just fine last time we talked to her. She's just waiting for her grandmother, I believe. So, what are you drinking there?
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk.
Dolphin's
It's really
milk.
good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Dolphins produce milk? Well, then again, aren't dolphins supposed to be mammals? They're not fish, even though they live in the ocean like any other fish, but they are still mammals, I believe. So maybe they can produce milk? But do dolphins even have breasts, even though they are mammals? You know what? You know what? You can let me know in the comments, or maybe I just go and check Wikipedia after this, if I remember. If I remember to do so, or care enough. Anyway, Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk? Although we don't know what for yet. Everything okay with Tad?
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but
I
I
bet.
keep an eye out for them.
that's nice of you.
Okay. We don't know why we would want some dolphin milk, but might as well ask.
Hey, Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, He's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich.
Sandwich.
But he'll have to settle for milk, 'cause it's all I've got.
Got it.
Okay, so we have to find sandwich. She was not referring to a sandwich there, was she?
See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Okay, so we have to find something else for the dog before we can get some of that dolphin milk. Well, let's take a look at the tourism board.
We're closed.
Well, yeah, I can read that.
It's the door to the tourist info place.
And naturally we can't open because they are closed.
I think it's locked.
Yeah, most likely.
It says Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information.
Although I highly doubt that they have many tourists around here. Okay, should we take the risk and talk to this very scary looking green-skinned thug? Well, sure. What could be the worst thing that could happen?
It's a thuggish looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
What's the worst thing that could happen by talking to him?
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not in the mood to talk. Okay. Okie dokie. What about these two?
A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there.
Ah, they are guarding that. Fishmouthians. That's one way to call them, I guess.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging you.
Well, it's easy,
Okay.
really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger. But we ain't moving either.
Well, okay. So, allow me to introduce myself.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
Wait, there's a festival here? The festival?
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmouth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim, or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Oh, we have to find a license. Real artists don't need licenses. It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it. Okay. Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through? Look behind you. A three-legged toad. Not a monkey this time, but a toad. Real artists don't need licenses.
Real artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmouth.
Well, damn. It wasn't ready, and they said just go in without it.
It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
Okay, fine. Look behind you, a three-legged toad.
Look behind you! A three-legged toad!
Well, that must be Skippy. Little Bartholomew Liverwort's pair. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother.
Okay, so it actually exists. You should have said three-legged monkey. Of course, they will have three-legged toads here. It only makes sense in a place like Fishmouth. Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha.
Okay. So we need to find a license.
I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Okay, so we need to find a license. Oh, they are now open suddenly. Okay, maybe we can get a license from there. Okay, his skin is awfully yellow, almost as if he came from The Simpsons. Let's see, disturbing paintings. That looks like a... What is that thing? Is that a shipwreck, or is that a stranded whale with a big horn thingy? I can't see. Well, I can almost zoom in. Not by a lot, but a little bit. Can't tell what that is. That's an anchor. A small boat thingy. And hey, a purple tentacle. From Day of the Tentacle, obviously. Very disturbing looking picture here.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
a lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related.
Yeah, okay.
Not my type of art.
Kidoki. A multi-tool looking thing. You mean a Swiss Army knife? Coffee mugs, t-shirts, floppy disks, and magnets. Interesting stuff you got here. Well, this is a tourism shop or whatever, so of course they would have stuff like this, but floppy disks. Why? I can understand the rest of the stuff here. Liquor bottle.
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor.
Something tells me that he won't allow us to just pick it up. Let's talk to him first, after taking a closer look at him.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point.
Okay, well, let's talk to him then.
Hello!
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William L.Q.P.W. Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
That's one hell of a name. Nice evening we're having, huh? I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while. You're not from around here, are you, Mr. Watersworth? Bob Olmsteen. So he's not from here?
You're not from around here, are you, Mr. Watersworth?
Oh, I was born here, educated abroad, and returned to my hometown. The blood link, if you will, is strong with Fishmouthians.
I can appreciate that.
Okay. Nice evening we're having.
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the
Yeah, I
evening,
can
per
imagine.
se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay.
Okay. Guess we are having a horrendous evening then. So I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Okay, fair enough. You said you are not accepting of strangers in this particular time of year. Must be because of the festival or whatever. Is it me or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth? Yeah, that's what it strongly looks like. Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
Is it me or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Well, at least he's being honest to tourists. That's very commendable, I give you that. You said you're not accepting of strangers in this particular time of year.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Well, he's being honest. Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
No, and not a chance of it in the foreseeable future either.
Thought I'd check.
And I don't think that's going to change for a very, very long time. Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I'm one of the entertainers.
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I'm one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
Let's drop the pretense. The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
I play the lute. I can disperse an audience in less than 30 seconds. I am a renowned magician. I have this talking cat. Oh, that's true, actually. I'm a stand-up comedian. Yeah, we have this talking cat.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, Kitteh. The public wants you.
She's gonna hate this, isn't she?
Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston.
Okay.
What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor? What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor? What would you do with a Fishmouth sailor early in the morning?
Great.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston.
Okay, nice.
Enjoy your stay, and...
Well, we try.
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Doubtful, of course. Okay, we got the license so we can get deeper into the town itself. But can we pick up this? Do you mind?
Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing the label on the bottle, right?
Oh, the label. So we just wanted the label. Exotic label.
Label saying rare exotic liquor. It's still a bit sticky. Could be reused.
Well, okay, at least we pick that one up. Let's take a look at these items here first before we leave.
Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets.
I want one.
Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, indeed you don't. T-shirts?
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
And coffee mugs?
They all say Fishmouth. Ew.
And the multi-tool looking thing. That could be something that we could actually use.
It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me.
Really?
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Okay, well let's talk to him and ask if we can have that. Any change of heart about me? Never mind that. Say, you have got these welcoming gifts here.
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here.
Corrections are the going away gifts, which we
Going
do
away
encourage
gifts.
we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's on offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
Yeah, we just...
Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading Fishmouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
A Fishmouth tourist attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it.
Okay,
And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth multi-tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles,
Oh,
coerces people to reveal passwords,
well damn.
requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
Well, obviously the damn molded tool, I mean, god damn. I could basically use the multi-tool, if I understood correctly, to cheat the hell out of this game. If I really wanted to get all the passwords, and obviously I'm not gonna do that, but it's a funny idea. I can't decide yet. Well, I have decided it.
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise.
About that going away gift.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision?
Apparently not.
Very well, sir.
That's a promise.
Okay, so...
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Okay, so... Can't I just pick it up?
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. Cute.
Yeah, cute indeed.
Looks over sophisticated to me.
Okay, so can we please have the molder tool?
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision?
Apparently not.
Never mind. Let's change subject.
As you wish, sir.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Okay, so I can't take that just yet, or at least the game is not giving me the option to ask whether I can have that. Well, maybe we don't even need it just yet, and we have to come back here later. Okay, that's fair enough. But hey, we got the performance license, so we can now go deeper into the town of Fishmouth. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. So yeah, let's go and explore this town of Fishmouth some more, and try to find Bob Olmstein, who is the reason why we came to this god-forsaken town anyway. That's why we are here in the first place. So let's try to find him and see if he can help us with the Necronomicon and with Kitty, turning Kitty back to her normal cathood, I guess you could say. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again and see you next time for more Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure.